Mazuma TV back with another video. Alright, guys, let's talk about something that's been going on in the boxing world, but a lot of people aren't necessarily talking about it. It's having to do with Felix Diaz and Terence Crawford. Now, if you're a boxing fan, you have to know who Terence Crawford is. Unified 140-pound champion. Now, a lot of people, like a lot of casuals and some boxing fans, really I know they've heard of Felix Diaz if they actually watch boxing, but like the casual fan would not have a clue who the guy is. And his record is 19-1. He has 9 knockouts, and he's been making some noise in the 140-pound division. And I think he moves up. He moves up and down between 140 and 147, I believe, and he has some victories under his belt, and some controversial decisions against him. Now he faced the undefeated prospect that was making some noise, Sammy Vasquez. He was able to defeat him. Did he beat? Was he don't? No, Sammy Vasquez was the one who beat Aaron Martinez, and he fucked around and lost to Felix Diaz. So now, uh, he beat experienced people like Emmanuel Larte. You know what I'm saying? My dad is working with him. My dad's a trainer. He's working with Emmanuel Larte. Uh, and he beat a couple people, man. He definitely has made some noise. Uh, I mean, in my eyes, you know what I'm saying. And he fought. He beat Adrian Granados, and he beat the guy Gabriel Barricio, and that's what gave him his shot against uh Lamont Peterson. Now I watched that fight, and I definitely believe that Felix Diaz was robbed. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. That I mean, I really can't change his fucking record. He's 19-1. But I made a video a really long time ago about Felix Diaz calling out Terence Crawford. And I know Terence Crawford acknowledged it. I think I saw him on Facebook, and he asked the fans what they thought about it. But ever since then, it's kind of been swept under the rug, and I don't know why. I remember sometime last year, HBO actually approved the fight between Felix Diaz and Terence Crawford. And honestly, I would have preferred to see that over John Molina Jr. or Hank Lundy. I think Felix Diaz is a tougher competitor and will bring more to the table than both of those guys, in my honest opinion. And he's calling them out again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boxing Scene. They created this article, and Felix Diaz is pretty much daring Crawford to fight him. He said, "Fight a real challenge. I'll even go to Omaha." And he goes on to say, "I spent half of last year calling out Crawford. He went the easy route, facing John Molina, who entered their December fight, went their December title fight 3 pounds above the weight limit and was way overmatched. Now it's time for Crawford to face a real challenge. It doesn't look like he'll be fighting Pacquiao anytime soon. I am highly ranked by the WBC and WBO, and I'm willing to go to Omaha if that's what he wants. I respect Crawford as a champion and would love the opportunity to knock him out in his hometown. My promoter Lou DiBella is ready and willing to talk to Bob Arum to get a deal done. It will be a great fight for boxing fans. Let's get it on." So pretty strong and confident statement by Felix Diaz. I mean, I really can't explain what he said. He made it very clear what he wants. He definitely wants that Crawford fight. Is willing to go to his backyard to get it done, which is where Terence Crawford usually fights, being Omaha, Nebraska. And I would love to see this fight, man. I definitely want to see Terence Crawford get challenged. I feel like he I don't know, man. He just outclasses a lot of his opponents. He washed Victor Postal. Like, he outboxed the shit out of Postal, and he washed John Molina. John Molina didn't even touch the boy. You know what I'm saying? I only seen John Molina land one clear hard punch, and that shit was cereal. He ate that shit. So um, Gamboa is a pretty tough fight, but Gamboa is coming up in weight and was very small. And I'm not saying that Felix Diaz is big, because he isn't. And but I think he's like a style that Terence Crawford would definitely have to figure out. I'm not saying that Terence Crawford won't beat him. I think he'll actually beat Felix Diaz, but uh, I just want to see the fight happen, man. I would love to see this. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Oh, and by the way, Felix Diaz is a pretty accomplished amateur. By the way, he just didn't come up out of nowhere. He's the first Dominican to win a gold medal in the Olympics. So the guy is a pioneer in his country. You know what I'm saying? He paved the way, and give it confidence to the other Dominican fighters that it's absolutely possible. Uh, Definitely made some noise in the Dominican Republic. Shout out to DR. But a lot of people trying to downgrade this guy. Uh, if you watch that fight against Lamont Peterson, then you should definitely see that this guy is not a bum. He's not a tomato can. But it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all guys think about this situation. This Mazuma TV, and I'm out.